Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any essential updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 20th of May, 2025, our system has categorized Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.59. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has faced a decline of 2.56%. This equates to an average daily loss of 0.1% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper part of a very wide and descending trend in the short term, which often presents a promising selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $209.06 would initially signal a slower declining rate, but it may also be the first indication of a shift in the trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 3.31% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between -20.22% and +0.291%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -8.09%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -23.49% and +13.24% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $154.20 and $228.24. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "Green Day on Wednesday for Apple stock after gaining 0.629%. The Apple stock price increased by 0.629% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025. The price rose from $200.30 to $200.56. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.52%, reaching a low of $200.62 and a high of $203.66. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, but remains down by 0.55% for this period. Volume decreased on the last day by 15 million shares, with a total of 39 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $7,860 million. It is important to note that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $260.10, while the lowest price recorded was $169.21. Currently, the price is 22.51% or $58.54 below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. A significant development is unfolding around Apple Inc., as the Rosen law firm has initiated a class action lawsuit on behalf of investors who purchased Apple securities within the past year. As the court deadline for investors to serve as lead plaintiffs approaches on the 19th of August, 2025, this legal action may create short-term volatility in Apple's stock price as investors react to the uncertainties of potential financial implications. In a related yet contrasting note, Apple is reportedly proposing a new framework to enable third-party developers easier access to direct software purchases outside its App Store. This strategic shift, aimed at appeasing European regulators, could strengthen developer relationships and enhance Apple's market position over the long term, potentially leading to improved revenue streams. However, concerns are rising regarding Apple's innovation trajectory in the artificial intelligence sector, as reports indicate that the company is struggling to keep pace with competitors like Samsung, which is aggressively advancing its own AI ecosystem. This underperformance could dampen investor confidence in Apple's future growth prospects. leading to negative sentiment and potentially affecting stock performance. The combination of legal pressures, regulatory adaptations, and competitive challenges may generate significant fluctuations in Apple's stock price, highlighting both immediate risks and broader implications for the company's strategic direction. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Apple Inc. an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Apple Inc. a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Apple Inc. an outperform grade with a hold action. On Sunday, the 1st of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple Inc. a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned Apple Inc. a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. There are mixed signals in the stock today. The Apple stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a general sell signal for the stock, leading to a more negative forecast. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $202.03. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $199.29. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal, reinforcing the overall negative outlook. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 5.51%. A further decrease is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning. Therefore, this stock should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 38 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 55 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 25 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 21 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 77 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 72 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $198.85. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. Generally, the stock exhibits very controlled movements, and due to its good liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered very low. Over the last day, the stock moved $3.04 between its high and low, which is 1.52%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 1.71%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively standard, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenues. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.41. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $202.52. If you do not currently hold any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already own the stock, this could be a key level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple has its first support level at $198.85. If this support holds, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's explore some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider purchase of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider purchase of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider purchase of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted another insider purchase of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh also purchased 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 94.008. Overall, insiders purchased a total of 36,767 shares and sold 0 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and a stop loss has not been established. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple exhibits several negative signals, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Thus, we maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 26th of June, we anticipate that Apple will open higher by approximately 38 cents, starting at a price of $201.95. We would like to remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.